For over a century, we've been trying to understand more about the universe. However, the recent observations made possible by the James Webb Space Telescope have been even better than we thought they'd be. Since it was launched, the James Webb Telescope has given astronomers and scientists a lot to be optimistic about. It's given us a powerful window into the vastness of space and enabled us to peer deeper into the cosmos than ever before. Now, in its third year of operation, the telescope has yielded a discovery so remarkable that it has left the global scientific community in a state of astonishment. From the moment the first images were sent back to Earth, it was clear that something amazing was about to be discovered. We've seen how galaxies formed billions of years ago, and there's even the possibility that planets could support life. Plus, we've observed some cosmic phenomena that challenge our existing understanding of the universe. The latest image captured by the James Webb Space Telescope is so significant that it could change how we understand the cosmos. The image comes from a part of space that has long been a source of fascination for astronomers. The pillars of creation are located within the Eagle Nebula, which is about 7,000 light-years away in the Serpens constellation. These impressive columns of gas and dust were first spotted by the Hubble Space Telescope in 1995. Offering a fascinating insight into the inner workings of star formation. However, the James Webb has now used its unparalleled infrared capabilities to focus on these emblematic structures, and the results have been even better than we hoped for. The new image has shown that there are actually stars there that Hubble couldn't detect before. These stars are thought to be only a few 100,000 years old and are believed to have formed in the dense clouds of the nebula. The image is really impressive because it's so clear and detailed. But it's what's going on underneath that has the scientific community absolutely amazed. It's worth asking whether these huge structures could be more than just random collections of gas and dust. Some have even asked whether these structures might have been created by an intelligent civilization. The mere suggestion gets a strong reaction from the scientific community, challenging long-held assumptions and pushing the boundaries of what has been considered possible for decades. And there was more. The James Webb Space Telescope then focused its attention on another area in the sky. Pandora's cluster is a collection of galaxies that challenges our understanding of the universe. Named after the mythological figure Pandora, who is said to have unleashed chaos upon the world, this cluster, far from causing destruction, revealed cosmic wonder that were beyond belief. The Pandora's cluster is over 35 billion light-years away, and while it had been observed by the Hubble telescope, the infrared instruments on the Webb telescope gave us a whole new level of insight. The Hubble telescope had only observed the central core, but the James Webb captured an extensive panoramic view, revealing over 50,000 sources of infrared light. The image also showed some of the oldest and most distant galaxies ever observed, contributing to our understanding of the early universe. I'm still working on this. What's even more surprising is how this new perspective came about. The 1915 theory of general relativity, put forward by Albert Einstein, was a key factor. The gravity from the galaxies in Pandora's cluster acted as a kind of cosmic magnifying glass, bending and warping the light from galaxies even further away. This is what's known as gravitational lensing. Einstein's theory meant that the James Webb Space Telescope could explore deeper into space and time than had previously been possible. In the process, it revealed secrets that had been hidden in the farthest reaches of the universe. These secrets could rewrite everything we currently know about how galaxies evolve and stars are formed. But just as scientists started to make sense of these findings, another image came along that didn't fit with what they'd learned before. The telescope captured a distant star called W140, which is encircled by a series of mysterious concentric rings. At first glance, the image looked like ripples in a pond. However, as scientists looked more closely, they saw that the rings weren't perfectly round. They were more like squares, which got people in the scientific community talking. The way these rings are set up has led people to wonder where they came from. One might ask whether these formations could be of natural origin. Some have suggested another idea, that the rings are proof of sophisticated alien technology. This is an interesting idea, but it raises more questions than it answers. Even the most experienced scientists couldn't come up with an explanation. These ripple-like patterns seem to challenge what we thought we knew about how stars evolve, and their consistency only added to the mystery. Further investigation showed that part of the shape was due to optical diffraction, which is a characteristic of the telescope itself. Even so, there was a feeling that this was just the start of something bigger. As the scientists started putting the data together, they made another amazing discovery. The James Webb Space Telescope has captured another amazing image of a galaxy known as the Phantom Galaxy, or Ningwu C628. The galaxy, which is about 32 million light-years away, has been observed before by both the Hubble Space Telescope and the Wide-Field Infrared Survey Explorer. However, Webb's instruments revealed it in a new way. Webb's mid-infrared camera showed the galaxy's dust lanes in great detail, and it's now known as the perfect spiral because it's almost perfectly symmetrical. However, the most striking feature was the presence of a mysterious intermediate mass black hole at the center of the galaxy. This black hole was much smaller than the supermassive black holes that astronomers usually observe, but it raises new questions about the role these cosmic objects play in galaxy formation. With each new discovery, the James Webb Space Telescope is pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. However, even these noteworthy findings are surpassed by the astonishing revelation that emerged just a few months after Webb's images were first released. By looking deeper into space than any previous telescope, Webb revealed a series of distant galaxies that were more impressive than anyone expected. These galaxies, some of which were almost as massive as our own Milky Way, were home to mature red stars. There is, however, one crucial distinction. They formed just 500 to 700 million years after the Big Bang, which was still a very early period for the universe. The size and complexity of these galaxies were found to be much greater than expected, given the early stage of the universe's evolution. It was thought that galaxies would be much smaller at this early stage of formation. Even so, these huge, fully formed galaxies, packed with stars, were seen scattered across the cosmic landscape, like jewels in the night. This discovery led astronomers to reconsider the current theories. This raises the question of how such massive galaxies could have formed so quickly after the Big Bang. What impact did this have on our existing theory about the early universe? This makes us wonder if our current idea about how stars and galaxies are formed might be wrong. These are the questions that scientists are working through as they keep looking at the data. One idea that's being looked at is that these ancient stars might have given off light in a totally different way to the ones we're used to. The lack of heavy elements, like those found in more modern stars, may have meant that early stars behaved in ways that we don't fully understand yet. This could mean that we need to completely rewrite our models of star formation. As the James Webb Space Telescope keeps on doing its thing, it's becoming clear that we're on the cusp of a new era of discovery. With each new image and data point, we're getting closer to solving the universe's most profound mysteries. We still don't know if we're alone in this vast expanse. What might we find in the furthest reaches of space? So, what's the next big thing? These are the questions that drive scientists to push the boundaries of technology and knowledge. The James Webb Telescope could be the key to finding the answers we're looking for. This is just the start. The universe is a truly amazing place, full of wonders and mysteries. It's more mysterious and more beautiful than we could ever have imagined. The James Webb Space Telescope is just the start. What we'll find in the coming years might not only change how we view the cosmos, but also how we see ourselves within it. The possibilities are endless, and there's still so much more to discover.